Good afternoon everyone. I had no intention whatsoever of doing a video this afternoon because the tank is such a state. It's desperately in need of a clean out, but the weather's been appalling the last few days. We've had a storm going through and I really need some decent weather if I'm sort of carrying loads of water around. So they will get their clean out hopefully tomorrow. But I was just talking to some friends and family on the phone, and Jax and Jellybean started waving at me. And with this fairly sure sign they want attention, which they do like attention. Hey Jellybean, hey Jax. But it also means they're likely to want food. So I'm going to go and get them some worms ready and we'll see if they're hungry. Look at that little foot. Isn't it cute? Right, I've got their worms ready. Yeah, you can see a lot of the plants are doing very, very well at the moment actually. They just all need sorting, replanting, where someone, not mentioning any names, Jax, digs them up. Got Lottie just hiding around back there. I'm not going to give them as big a feed as I do often, but we'll make sure they all have at least a couple of worms each, because like I say, I do want to try and get the tank cleaned out tomorrow. So let me just grab couple of worms. In an ideal world I wouldn't have them quite that close as I put food in. Let's see. So actually Jellybean, because you swam up for it and missed, you didn't get it. Let's put another one in for Jax. Look at him balanced there. Right, let's try and keep them nearer the front of the tank. A little bit awkward with that. Yeah, you can see they're rolling. There we go. They're rolling down the front of the wood. So he's just going to have to step back and grab that one. Which, yeah, you're going to have to put some work in, Jax. I'm not doing it all for you. So let's put another one down in front. It's lovely having all the sort of plants and things, natural and not so natural. But it does make it harder to feed them at times, which isn't usually an issue because, as you all know, I do expect my axolotls to go hunting. It's good for them. It's a sort of far more natural way of feeding. But it would be nice sometimes to have easy access to drop some down. Let's just put a couple down towards Lottie so we know he doesn't miss out. There we go, he's first to grab one, because I was able to get it down straight to him. Jax, my darling, you have got lots and lots of wormies there, haven't you? You're going to have to eat some. I'm not going to keep dropping them down to you because I can't get them to you. They're right next to you. I'll see if I can get one more down by Jellybean. As you all know, I always, even on a small feed like this, I put in far more than one axolotl could eat, so that they all get, I pushed that one too far to that side, so they all get their fair turn. There we go. That's a happier Jellybean. He's got a worm. Jax, you're just going to have to look for them, mate. I can't do everything for you. It's lovely having them up front like this, where we can see them. At least two of them. So Jellybean for copper. Bit happier now he's had a wormy. Jax wild, and Lottie leucistic. Right, now you're just playing with your food, really. Okay, you spotted one in front of you, Jax. You going to go for that one? They were a bit put off. Any of you who watch us regularly, the last feed they had, they didn't like the worms. So I've got some more worms, but I think they're possibly still a bit dubious. You'll see these worms are smaller than the previous ones I had, as should taste absolutely fine. There's no reason why a second batch wouldn't. And Lottie and Jellybean have just eaten theirs, no problem at all. But Jax might just be a little bit wary, which is where I could have done with him actually just sort of grabbing and eating, to be fair. That's better. You hear the dogs in the background, they want to go out for their second walk. Good boy. That's better. He's still a bit dubious about the taste. There just must be something. Guys, enough now. I cleaned out the tub, so they haven't gone into the same soil. The others have eaten, it's just you being stubborn. You can see he is hungry. Guys, can we stop playing bitey face for a minute, please? Good puppies. They're just getting a little bit bored. They had a nice walk this morning, and then I've had to go to bed because it's after night shift. So we will try and get out again for another walk. Now, let's see if Jax will eat one. Otherwise, I'll have to get going. And let me drop a couple more down in Lottie's direction. So again, I know he's got enough back there. Yes, again, although they didn't sort of land in the perfect position, they're in the right area, and I know he's got access to food. Couple more in front of Jellybean. There we go, straight on to eating another one. And there's just a couple of small ones here left. Let's pop those down in front of Jax. See if he prefers the taste of them. Oh, well, he's grabbed a small one. That's going down a bit better. Right, I think we're going to have to leave them to it. They've all got plenty of food. I'm much happier knowing that Lottie and Jellybean are eating these worms, so it's not down to we've got a bad batch this time. But I'm going to have to walk these dogs before it gets dark. So there we go. Just a short feeding video. And we'll see you all again soon.